My speech today is going to be dealing with the legalization of marijuana and its economic and health benefits. The title of my speech is called The New Green Deal. I'm going to start off by saying marijuana has many health and economic benefits. One of the health benefits it helps with chronic pain, depression, anxiety, and it helps old people deal with diabetes. There are many ways to use cannabis. You can either smoke it, there are oils, there's food that you can digest. There is many ways to take it in. It's not just by smoking it. It's no more addicting than cigarettes and alcohol, and cigarettes and alcohol can kill you faster than marijuana can. You have to smoke a whole pound of weed in like 10 minutes for you to overdose on it. But you could drink a whole case of beer and you could pass out from it and possibly die. And with cigarettes, you eventually will get cancer from, and you may pass away. But with marijuana, it doesn't affect you in that way. You will not die from marijuana, and will not cause cancer. But if you do smoke it every day, it may cause cancer. But if you find other ways to ingest it, then you should be okay. It's also found to relieve PTSD. So if you're a war veteran and you get back, you can get a medical marijuana card, and you can use that, and it will help with your PTSD. So cigarettes and alcohol are regulated. So if the government wanted, they could regulate weed, they could tax weed, and they can set up dispensaries everywhere, and people can go there and they can buy their cannabis, and then they can get taxed for it as well, like anything else, and the economy would go through the roof. It's projected that in the next 4 years, the marijuana economy will start anywhere from $24 to $44 billion, and it will just continue to grow from there. It also creates a lot more jobs and opportunities for people. If weed was legalized, you would be able to grow it and you could sell it. You could also work at a dispensary. You could bet on the stock market. There's a lot of different ways to make money in the weed industry, and it's growing, and it's going to grow even bigger from here. And if weed was legalized, people would be a lot more relaxed and chilled out, and the world would be a better place. It doesn't just help with health, it doesn't just help with the economy. You can just do it and chill out, and it doesn't have any long-term effects at all. The only long-term effect it may have is a little bit of memory loss, but not much. I mean, alcohol does the same thing. You can lose your memory with alcohol, and it's a lot easier to become addicted to alcohol than it is to marijuana. If you start smoking before the age of 18, there is a 1 in 6 chance that you will be addicted to marijuana. But if you smoke after you turn 18, there's a 1 in 10 chance. For alcohol, it's a higher percentage that you may become addicted if you start earlier, and it's a bigger percentage if you start after 18. It's bigger than 1 in 10. So people go to jail all the time for little drug possessions and just having a little bit of weed on them. There are over 40,000 people in jail right now because they have been charged with some sort of drug possession, and that is mostly marijuana. And if that is legalized, I feel like their convictions should be expunged, because some of them cannot get jobs because they have a criminal record just for having marijuana. And I don't think that's right. I think that if they are released and weed is to be legalized, then their criminal record should be expunged and they should be able to get whatever job they want that they were able to get before they were taken in. So weed has some of the same effects that prescribed drugs have, and doctors will prescribe you some drugs and they'll make you loopy and they'll make you high, and it's the same thing that weed does. Weed has health benefits, it has economic benefits, and it has a lot of benefits. The world would grow. Weed has been used ever since the Native Americans. They would use it for medical purposes as well, and they said it worked. And there's studies that are saying now that it does work. So let's not the world go and smoke. Let's take a hit, sit back and relax, and let's grow the economy. Thank you.